What's good, superstars? Back with another VV video. This one's a special one. We got a special guest, Omi Daily Burn. How's it going, Omi Daily Burn? Hey. Oh, you're getting better at it. You're getting better at it. It's like the third or fourth time on the channel. I'm feeling a little bit sore after those ones for sure. But this is going to be wild. This is going to be wild. If you guys weren't here, we had a little bit of an announcement video last week. We said that we are going to start polling the community, doing these live streams, and starting to do a little bit of a ranking for the collectibles. We know that Sleeping Comics has VV rank for comic books. We have Comics and Crypto, which has their spreadsheet for comic books as well. But collectibles kind of lying. Everyone's giving opinions all the time. Why not make one place for people to come? And this is going to be fluid. Like at first, we're going to have to obviously nail down some rankings, put things in order. And obviously not everybody's going to be able to make every single live stream like this. But we're going to have ways after everything is set to manipulate, have things change. We're going to take in feedback. We might change things midway if you guys are really, really upset about certain rankings that we do. But I think it's going to be a fun time. We were actually debating some things right before we came on just to see like, oh, is it going to work like this? So I think it's going to be a really fun thing to do. So guys, if you haven't already, don't forget, become a superstar. Smash the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell notification. You know whenever we post. You can also become a VIP member. $2.99 a month. I'm planning to share this spreadsheet out with the VIPs on the VIP page for YouTube. So as we're going here, you'll have the access. And then everyone else, we will only release it once it is completed. And it's going to take a while. And by completed, I mean like maybe we'll get to like season 4, season 5, and then we'll decide to just share it out and we'll continue. We're going to see how this goes. This is like new. Nobody's ever done this. And we got the spreadsheet master up there helping out. So he's got his screen pulled up. This is going to be fun. And I hope to get as many people into this because that means we're just going to get more and more opinions. And I think it's going to help with the rankings. If you want to follow us, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Discord in the description. Very, very fun place to share your opinions, share your thoughts. Maybe you're going to make a channel just about the rankings where you guys can go off and just shout out all your opinions. Omi Daily Burns in there all the time, chatting up with you guys. You guys gave him a bunch of video ideas in there as well. So that Discord is helping out a bunch of creators. And that's it for that. But I also have a couple things we got to talk about. You got to make sure you subscribe to Omi Daily Burn. Obviously, creating a lot of buzz recently with some of the findings that you have done with the IMX. I mean, you're very knowledgeable when it comes to searching wallets and doing all this. I know it's a lot of work and people don't want to do that, so they look to you to do that. So why don't you maybe explain a little bit about your channel, guys? He's so close to 1,000 subscribers. We got to get him there during this series, and then we got to watch all his videos on repeat to get him the 4,000 watch hours. But what do you guys let them know about your channel if they haven't seen you?
Yeah, you know, on the channel, I'm just trying to put out the information for the fam to kind of see what, you know, give them information that's not available right now, like all these unredeemed collectibles, all these huge wallets, what these whales are collecting. You know, pretty much everything I could possibly think of. I got requests coming in from the Superstar Discord, so I kind of just take requests and people send me stuff and kind of go from there. I'm going to do like, you know, I'm going to do, what do we got? The Infinity Gauntlet. I'm going to be doing a couple other things, you know, set holders, things like that. So
yeah, so that's cool. He also has Twitter, and he's doing a lot of great stuff there as well, like retweeting the stream. You gotta thank him for that. But he also daily is putting out amazing stats. Like this is something that I think gets overlooked because it gives you kind of a pulse of the marketplace. It's letting you know how many active wallets on a day-to-day basis. He's also showing you basically how much gems are being purchased day-to-day basis. Great information that maybe you guys aren't aware of. Gives you a nice little directional arrows as well. So really, really cool. Also, oh, look, I didn't even notice this. You show how much percent is merges now as well. So for
yeah,
the wallet numbers.
It's a little tricky for that. You know, it's not an exact science or anything like that, but you can kind of identify some stuff. You can take a look at Vivi Fox. She kind of filters those out. It's still not perfect, but we're trying to kind of work that down.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's about it. I mean, we've got VV pulled up here just in case if we have to go through any of the collectibles and want to check any of them out. And then we have VV set list because we want to know how many MCP points some of these things get you, because that might end up being the tiebreaker for some of these rankings, right? So shout out to Bravos Assassin for putting together this great website. It's a great tool. If you want to know by season, if you want to follow along, all you got to do is go to collectibles and search by season 1, and then click drop, and it'll give you it in order of drop. And that's kind of how we're playing it to start, and then we'll re-rank it, and you guys will see it as we update. And then this is the ranking sheet, which I'm going to pull over to your screen now, and we're going to talk about. So here's Omi Daily Burn screen, but make it a little bit bigger. So this is how we're starting it. This is not necessarily how it's going to end based off of feedback that we get and all that, right? So we're going to plan to rank everything from A to F. It's like you're taking a school test. A, you did amazing on the test. F, you're a failure. You suck. Okay.
What is an E in there?
Yeah, there's an E in there. I mean, I don't know why there's no E in school papers, but we're correcting that and we're putting E tier here. I did a little bit of like a test run on my own, and E was definitely necessary. I feel like E was necessary.
All right, yeah. I mean, a little more the better, I guess. Yeah,
exactly. Then once we rank them, you might have a bunch of collectibles in the A tier, so we're gonna have to distinguish those, right? So we're gonna have sub ranks, which is called a tier rank, and it's going to be probably from 1 to 5. I think we were discussing, right? We didn't really have it written there how many numbers, but I think it's fair to do like a A1 to A5, and A1 is a higher rank than A5, and in there it says B1 is higher than B4, right? So that's cool. And then to even further subdivide and to provide some superstar juju into these rankings, we have star rankings. So you might have a bunch of B1s. What's better? We're going to have star rankings, and that's going to be like example of something. Omi Daily Burn might be like, I think that's a B tier. I'm going to say, okay, I agree it's a B tier. He's going to say that's a B2. I'm going to say, no, that's a B3. And then I can say, you know what? I'll agree to B2 if we only give it 2 stars instead of if it was in B3, I might want to give it 4 stars, right? So something like that. And that's just going to help distinguish even further. So you guys are all going to be a part of that. And then we got a bunch of other criteria, which we're going to be looking at. Not necessarily any individual one is going to help us pick the ranking, but they all will contribute. And maybe you should go through that list of 10 there.
Which 10 here? Oh, yeah. The intellectual property. We got the license and brand, right? Then we got the rarities of every single one of these. Everybody knows the rarities here. FA, FE, CE. There's also like a VE, I think, tag.
Yep.
That's going to be the VV tag. And I think there's like 1 or 2 more, honestly. Seasons 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we're in season 6, right?
Yeah, 5 or 6. I can't remember.
It's at least 6. We're in 6. Sentiment community. This is from the crew that is on live right now. I'm assuming, right?
Yeah. So basically, this is something I think that separates any of these ranks. It's going to be something that it might not even be just necessarily from the live streams, but for example, we all know that Toby had kind of a negative sentiment. Electra had kind of a negative sentiment. People weren't too much of fans of those collectibles. So we're going to take that into account as we do this, right? So I think that's going to be something that really sets this rank list apart. On top of that, you guys are all in the chat. We're going to rank something. You guys are going to say, that's way too high. That's way too low. And it's just going to be live like that, right? So I think that'd be fun.
Yeah. So then we got, what do we got?
So this one here I should explain. Historic, current, desirability. So community sentiment is like kind of more current. And then historic desirability will be something like maybe Electra, like we mentioned. Like now, Electra obviously has negative sentiment, but she also had it back in the day. And maybe collectibles will change their sentiment over time based off of if new ones come out that have better utility or something like that. So we're gonna do this, and then as things move on, we might have to update these, but these will not really affect the ranking. Obviously, the overall is going to be what we affect the ranking. These are just things that we might put into this chart to give new users who might not have been here when Electra dropped an idea like, oh, that was something that people didn't really like the artwork on it. We might have a note for that, right? So I think that's cool.
All right. Yeah. Future potential, drivable to gamification. I think some of these cars, you can drive them. MCP points. We got VV set list for that. Implementations.
So that's like if you have if it's a collectible and it's a set of 1, so that might get you like that 100 point bonus.
That's actually,
right?
They give you the bonus for that, right?
Yeah.
Rarest and set, unique traits, FE out of respect. Oh yeah, these are these notes you kind of wrote down here. I saw at the end. FE
so
tag, collectible, VV error and such.
Yeah, so we can, anything you guys come up with, we can also do that as well. But I think this is going to be a grind. It's going to be a grind, but it's good that the grind is going to be the people who have been in the project, stuck through this bear market. You guys know most of everything. I mean, we obviously aren't getting many new users, so everyone here has been here for a little bit at least. So I feel like this is a perfect time to start to make these rankings, start to build the skeleton of it, and then add on and add on and add on and add on as we go. And Homie Daily Burn's going to come up with an amazing website where you just swipe stuff. He doesn't know it yet, but that's what he's going to be doing.
You got to get that juju in that website.
Yeah. And then, yeah, that's it. So that's the 10 things. If you guys think of anything else, obviously let us know. I'm going to make a channel, like I said, on the Discord where you guys can go put all kinds of comments and ideas. And here we say once a collectible has been ranked, it will not be re-ranked unless there's changes or a utility added, which actually changes the collectible. This was the initial idea. Obviously,
that's rough.
Obviously, we might change things here and there and give some reasons, because this was like we were going to put out the list and then we were going to have at the bottom like note 1. We changed this because of this reason. Note 2, we changed this because of this reason. We might still do that, but maybe it'll be a little bit more often because not everybody can jump on these. And this is something like we weren't going to ever do this as live streams. So this was built a long time ago. Actually, was inquiring with Alex about seasons for comic books, and he says that they don't even have seasons. So we're not we have a comic tab right now, but we're not going to get into that until we see if this makes sense and if it works and if you guys like it. So if you don't mind, share out the stream. Let's get as many VV fam in here as possible to help out with the ranking. If not, you're part of the OG you're part of the OG rank system here, and you'll forever go down as either being completely wrong about the rankings and everyone's going to yell at you, or you're going to be creating history. So I mean, why don't we get into the first ones here, and let's just try it out. Let's see what happens. Let's say what's up to some guys here, and then we'll keep it going. But I think you guys all know the first collectible.
What's it going to be? Todd? It's going to be Todd.
Yeah. So let's hide the pink part up, and then we can scroll to the top, and then we can see some of these comments. Yeah, there you go. Oh, you just can't see the titles now.
Which titles? Oh, do we hide that?
Yeah.
You gotta adjust this thing.
Guys, we're learning. This is our first time.
I didn't make this spreadsheet.
I made it. I made it, and I said, "You're doing it."
Wait,
you can't do it. Okay.
Oh, you.
Can you hide just the top piece?
I don't know. How did you set this up?
See how it's all highlighted? 1 to whatever. 1. If you highlight only 1 to 24, maybe, and then.
Dude.
Yo, I screwed you hard. Let me see. For me, it works.
To do what?
Like I can highlight 1 to 24 and just click hide. See?
They won't do that for me. Shoot.
Okay, so then maybe we'll flip it. You do that. I'll update the sheet, and you work on the tabs there.
Oh, there we go. Got it.
Oh, you got it.
I messed up on the first time around. Sorry about that.
All right, we're good, guys. This is how you know that it's the first stream. Okay. Look at this. Putting cheeks. Right when he was about to get some sleep, we go live. You know, we were waiting until we knew you were about to go to sleep. And we said, this is the time. Push the button.
Putting cheeks goes to sleep? When?
Yeah, I didn't think he slept.
How's that possible?
I'll be honest with you guys, I have mouse traps set up, and I've heard 2 of them already, and it's getting me really nervous. So I might jump out here to go check them in a second. But, man, it's been a wild day for me. I've had no sleep. Yeah, good evening. How's it going, guys? We got VVRK. We got a bunch of you guys in here. So let's get it going. We got Todd. That is the first one. These are not the ranks. See, like we just put that in last time we were testing it out.
Yeah, you put these in before.
Yeah.
So let's just reset everything, right?
Yeah. So we just wanted to show how the spreadsheet works. So
what do we got?
We got the first set, right?
Let's fix a few things. Let's get some things in order here. Let me clean this up for.
This is why we get the spreadsheet master, guys.
Master and not
by design. By design. And I don't know if we'll get through all of season 1 because I got to post this before midnight. But
we're not going to get through season 1. You kidding me?
We'll get through half of it. This is a learning curve, and then we're going to jump on his stream probably next week and continue from where we left off. Right. So it's going to be like an ongoing thing. You got to be subbed on both channels, give a little bit of exposure on both sides, and build this together.
All right. So yeah, you talk. Let me do some clearing.
So I think that first season there, obviously very important. When there was a bull run, people very, very highly regarded the set. It was something where where the Rizzo with only 1,750 editions was very, very limited at the time because obviously way more users. So I do think though, Todd, obviously a lot of people, they still talk about him to this day. You can never take away the name first for Todd, or the FA. He's been given the FA, granted the FA among the four, even though they all came out the same drop. Reese has said that it's the first minted. Everybody knows
token
Todd.
number one.
Yeah, he should be number one.
He is number one. Token number one is Todd edition number one.
So I think there's no better tier than to be in an A tier, because I think there will always be something that people, no matter how new they are to Vivi, are going to look at with historic value, right?
Pretty much. I mean, like Todd is the big thing in the app. It was you know, the beginning of the app, like when you loaded it, you know, everything.
Yeah. So let's get rid of this porn site. Hold on here. I got to go to the website now. But yeah, put him as an A, and then we'll argue if we think he's a tier 1 or tier 2 or whatever.
I mean, so let me ask you this: is this going to be season 1 across only season 1, right? Is the rankings of it, or is this going to be across all the collectibles?
It's going to be across all collectibles. So we're just starting up with season 1, right? So I think you got to give it the respect.
I mean, honestly, I would say like all of these would be A's.
I'm with you. I think we can go A. If anything, it would be Becky and Joe, maybe higher B tier.
Maybe, yeah.
But I think as time progresses, they're going to always be that first set. And if you get more people in here, I mean, those things with the error tags that we've seen when you scrolled over, I feel like we got to give them all A's for now, and then hear from the chat here.
FE, yeah, FEs for these tag VV. I mean, VV error. Are they going to fix this error? I mean, they could possibly fix it.
Yeah, I think they mentioned they're going to leave it.
They're going to leave it.
Yeah, in that article, they're going to leave it as FE. Those ones and some Harley Quinns have it, I think. Out of respect.
But wait, the Harley Quinn that broke the app is the one that should probably get the A tier.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so let's give them all A, and then let's fight here about their numbers here.
Yeah. Let's move along. Yeah.
I think. Actually, you know what? You know what? I want Becky and Joe in the B tier. I don't think that they're A tier.
But B, we're going up to 4. B4.
Let's go up 1 to 5, and 1's the best. So I would put them as a 1. Yeah.
Oh, B1.
Yeah, because I feel like there's going to be other things in that A tier, and these guys are going to get squashed out just for whatever reason. Because
is it going to be B1 or just 1?
Just a 1. Yeah, just a 1 there. And then it could be a 1, or do you put them as like A5? This is where it gets hard, right? Like, this is a hard one. This is the first ever set. I'm on the fence. I could go either way. I'd love to hear from the chat on this one, but do we put them in A or do we put them in B? I mean, you guys are the tiebreaker.
Put his high B's.
Yeah.
You could put low A's, maybe low A's. I mean, you got to put them in A's.
Okay. You know what? First ever set, we'll respect them just like Vivi does. Let's put them as A5.
Oh, we got a B in the chat. I don't know.
B? Oh, where are you? Yeah, Crazy Code saying B.
This is like the first ever set, man. You got to be able to. I don't know.
I think A5. I think A5 might be the way, and then we give them maybe a lower star ranking in there, or a mid star, like you got to give Becky a little bit of an edge on Joe because there's less editions, right? So maybe.
Oh yeah, so we're gonna be looking at some of these other things. So the community sentiment, you put this in, right?
Yeah, but that's old. Like, I put that in when I set the sheet up.
Yeah, so this is kind of high though. It's high and medium. This is right. I mean, you're looking at like you're seeing here, the additions. You got the FE. I mean, what else?
And they got the tag, the error tag. I think that's what pushes it into the A, just because nothing else is going to have that. As they keep coming out with more and more stuff, these are always going to have that tag, which is something that people might be looking for.
So the chat's going to be deciding the star score.
I think we can put something in, and then just as people disagree, they might put something in the comments, and we can talk about it. I wouldn't put Todd as an A1 either, because I think there's better things on the app. You think he's the best thing on the app?
As far as what, we're not talking about price, right?
I'm just talking about like overall collectible rankings. I think I would go like for Todd. There's 7,500 edition. Like think about the things there are like secret rare Miles Morales. Like when we get to there, right? Like those are super limited, big IP, super scarce. Like where do you rank go? I might put it like A2 or 3.
Oh man, we're not going to get through the first set.
It's okay. This is how it goes, man. This might take us 10 years, but it's gonna be something fun. We're gonna fight, and this is why we gotta do it. But I think Joe Mad and Becky Clunan, like maybe you do a 3 and a 4 or something for 5 tier, 3 and a 4 star.
Let me see. 3, and this is gonna be. You don't want to put A1?
No, yeah. Even in the chat, we got TK A2 or A3. I agree.
A2, yeah, I mean,
I don't mind them going to Rizzo 3. I would go lower on Rizzo than Todd.
Rizzo's got 1750, man. The price is so much higher.
Okay, then stars.
Are we not looking at the price, right?
We split it by stars then.
We're not doing price because the price changes throughout over the years. It's going to change up and down.
It's going to change. No, we're not looking at price. That's too much.
So we're looking at mids. The MCPs are the same and all that across the board. So,
Rizzo gets you more than Todd, but it's like peanuts, right? One versus 1.5.
Oh, we're talking. Yeah, well, that MCP points ultra rare. Yeah, I don't think that's a big deal. But
so let's split it on Rizzo and Todd. I think you got to give Todd the edge with the stars if you're going to put them in. Or you're going to separate them by tier. Do you want to put them in the same tier and separate them by stars, or you want to separate them by tier?
God, you have so many rankings here. You got three stages in rankings.
Yeah.
It's kind of
this allows us to fight at each level.
God. What does everybody else think?
Yeah, let's see.
A1 judgment. I mean, we're gonna might change these later on, but honestly, I would say.
Yeah, I like what TK's saying there. He's saying don't put anything in A1 yet until there's like something that's standalone. I like A2 for Todd. I'm good with that. I like that. I don't think he's like the top of the top, but I think you got to give him respect with the stars. Maybe you give him 5 stars in that level too. And then Rizzo, maybe you give him 4. Yeah. What do you think? Does that sit well? Kryptoni's saying Todd is king. Do we got to put him as A1? A1?
I think it might be just by default, right? First one in the app, the highest.
I don't think it's the best in the app. I don't think
the best as far as what?
IP. I think like long term you're gonna have bigger IP.
Isn't that the face of the app? For like
more fandom. I don't know.
And then you got Spider-Man coming out, but then
that's what I mean. You're gonna have Secret Rare Spider-Man. I want to leave it like this. And then we'll take the judgments in the Discord. That might be the way we do this because we're never going to get everybody's opinion. And then maybe we can do some polls maybe in the Discord. Maybe that's what we would.
Crazy Crowd over here is going to be the decider.
Look, now we got Secret Rare Spider-Man. See what I mean? Like, what do? You can't give Todd the top yet unless there's scarce.
Well, how about we just put A3 is like the highest right now until and then we go from there. We go down from there.
And then you move it up. You can adjust it as you go.
Yeah. I mean, let's see how this plays out. I mean, honestly, this is the first try, so kind of see.
Okay, go whatever you want. Yeah, but I think you still got to give Todd the crown over all these ones.
Yeah.
If you're going to compare the 4, right? And now, especially now that they gave out the airdrop for having the set or whatever, like if you had the set, you got I can't remember if it was an airdrop or a whitelist. Like now, are they going to give more utility? I don't know.
With that, I mean, like they already did give utility based on the first set holders, right?
That's what I mean. So that takes away from Rizzo, right?
Well, the first set.
Because Rizzo's the set break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine. All right. I mean,
let's leave it like that for now. We can adjust it.
Are we going to do this? Are we going to do this side right here?
Yeah, let's do that side because the other stuff we can fill in.
I can fill this in.
Yeah.
And kind of detail that and kind of I mean, MCP points right now is not really that big.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, especially with the cost of it or whatever it may be. But I don't think it's a big deal. The difference.
Okay. Now look at this. We just went from talking about a set that everybody talks about or has been talking about, and now we have Adventure Time, which second set ever. So I think you got to give it some respect. At the same time, I don't think it's anywhere close to A or B.
To me, I never heard of Finn Mertens.
Yeah,
but I mean,
he's the main character for Adventure Time, right? So,
I know who he is. Like I've probably seen him before. Like I just don't recognize the name. Honestly, I don't know any of these before the app. So,
well, I guess the first 4 there, and then we got Powerpuff Girls right after that. So they've done a bunch of Cartoon Network stuff early on. They never
like right off the bat. Yeah,
they never came back to it, which is kind of weird.
So David did say there was going to be 100 Batman. So this is like the last one right here. But
that's true too.
The first one,
and that's the first one.
There's only going to be 100. I don't know how many are in the app right now.
But I'm not sure.
I don't know if these count. Do these count as the 100 Batman?
Yeah.
Okay, it's not just just Batman himself.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Actually, good point. Good point.
It looks like it is. So
it must be. Well, the thing was they started with the numbers and then they changed them. Like the nomenclature, it changed as it went. So I had to change. I just put the name whatever it was on Vivi. It's copy and paste it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So these guys, I mean, like I honestly, I would put them they're early in the app and things like that, FAs, but like I wouldn't put them that high at all.
I think you're in a D or below.
I mean, based on the rest of the collectibles.
I feel like F is reserved for like new season. So I think anything season 1 probably shouldn't be F tier just because it's season 1.
Maybe by default, just not do any Fs in this season.
Yeah, I think that's fair. But yeah, I mean, Adventure Time. I don't know, E or D. What do you think? E?
Dude, maybe D's.
D. I think you might upset people with the E there. Maybe we go D for him. Maybe we can split it. Like they don't all have to be in the same tier here.
Was this the same drop?
Yeah, the 4 was the same drop. It says it beside IP which one, right? So Adventure Time season 1.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, right here. Yeah. Cartoon Network, well, Powerpuff. That was Cartoon Network stuff. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. So these guys, I mean,
yeah, I feel like we gotta. I think they should maybe be. They're the second ever set. Maybe they should all be in the same tier.
Yeah,
it's tough. Like Ice King, they started doing the thing here where they made the common the more editions. Was the more popular character.
Is that how they did? Oh yeah, they did it from the beginning.
Yeah. So.
Well, this is the most common. Yeah, of course. So these, what about the community sentiment on this?
Yeah. So at Finn Mertens, I had him in a medium just because of the main character there. A lot more and at the time when I did this, there was like way less collectibles on the app. So like people still were bullish on the season 1 stuff, because they didn't have as many options. And then Vivi just exploded in terms of number of drops that they've been putting out. So, I mean, maybe we keep them all D tier and we separate them based off sentiment by tiering them within D tier. So maybe you have like 3s and then all 2s or something, 3 and then all 2s. I don't know.
I'm going to go with Joe here.
Yeah. But maybe like Finn gets up a little bit just for being the main character. We could have 3.
Well, no, the tier rank is going to be the other way. You're going to put these as 3, and that one does.
Yeah, like that. Yeah. And then for stars, I mean, see, the thing is, it's going to all be comparable too, right? As we go. So this, you could put whatever, and then as we go, we'll be like, you know what? This is better than Finn Mertens was, so let's drop his star rank. It's still in the same tier kind of thing.
I don't know this IP, so they're like, I kind of like, what do I say?
No, I know. Let's. Well, I mean, that's the thing, right? You don't know the IP. Things in the higher tiers, I feel like most people have to know that IP to be like A or B tier, right?
Yeah.
And then I like that too, because Marceline's the if you go off set number or the number of.
I guess you got to go a little bit higher because of that.
Yeah, and I would even bring Finn down to like a 2 or something.
I think so.
Yeah.
I guess it would be like, as common, you're going to be
That's a set breaker.
Same
Yeah.
ranking as the ultra rare, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So then this next set, I think it's a little bit more popular IP. So maybe we can get them into the C tier.
That's going to be these 4, it looks like.
Yeah. Powerpuff Girls. I feel like.
C? Really?
You think Powerpuff Girls is less popular than Adventure Time? I don't know,
no
man.
idea. I don't know the difference, man. To be honest, it's the first time I've ever heard of it. I mean, I've seen it on TV. I've seen it on TV. Let's put it that way. But I don't know the names and all that.
I've never seen the other one on TV.
Finn Merton. No, I haven't.
Yeah.
No. Cartoon Network, not too often, man.
Adventure Time. But I know people go nuts about some of these things. Like this is why we need to chat. But anyway, we'll do it. People will snap on us, and then we'll figure it out. But I think Powerpuff Girls probably has more popularity on this app, at least from the sentiment I've seen.
So I'm gonna put like a D1 then. I mean that. Not
okay.
I mean that's just me, but you can overrule me here, but
yeah. But there's also what do you call it? There's
or D2 even. I don't know. I mean we're talking about we're gonna be doing 1,500. We're gonna be doing about 1,500 of these.
Blossom and Buttercup, you got to put a little bit higher. I feel like because they're the main trio, those two. And then Mojo Jojo is like the bad guy.
Right. Usually the commons are the most popular character. So
yeah. So those guys, I think that works. And then Townsville, you make them a little bit more stars than JoJo just because it's the set breaker, right? Yeah, you do like a 3 and a 2 or something like that.
Rare, then you're gonna have like 2, and then maybe like 3.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's good. And then, like as we go and we start getting more Ds, we'll adjust, right? But Blossom and Buttercup gotta be like pretty much equal. I feel like.
Well, I mean, after we kind of rank all these, I mean, if you want to sort them by that, then we can kind of adjust from there. I mean,
it'll be easier to read after we do that. You're right.
Yeah, but that'll be like a more of a Tinder thing,
Yeah, exactly. Slide left, slide right.
Yeah. So yeah, now we get to the Batman tier.
Just Buttercup and Blossom there. Put them the same stars. Yeah, put them like 3s.
Oh, they got 3.
Yeah, because they're Buttercup actually is a little bit more rare. But I don't know. I feel like they have equal weight.
Yeah.
All right.
Even though it's kind of like ultra rare, I mean, this is like.
Yeah. No. We're back to Batman's. Some serious characters in here from Batman though.
Jim Lee Joker, that's a big one. Yeah. It is a common one though. I like this one.
I think that season 1 and FA of a big character. It's not like the biggest of the biggest. So like you're either B or C here, right?
I'd say
I would go B, in my opinion, like low Bs.
We got B's across the board on this.
Like, but maybe not like
Joker's got B+.
I think maybe Fabok and I would put Fabok like C or D because like we already have like 4 Batmans ahead of him.
Yeah. So not that one.
Yeah. And then is Dick Sprang also FA? No, it's not.
No.
So that I think you can degrade him to C as well or D.
It's the original, it's the original Joker, to be honest.
Yeah.
Though, but
yeah. Well, I think you gotta respect the Jim Lee the FA a little bit more, right?
Yep. And then Robin's got to be up there with the B's as well. So
yeah, I agree with that. So they're saying B+. Kryptonian agrees with the B.
B1?
So I think we're
B2.
Yeah, maybe B2.
Maybe this one would be maybe like a 4.
Yeah, those ones there. I mean, maybe you bring the Joker up a little bit just because he's still part of the same set. But Fabok, I would push him down. Yeah, I like that.
Like this.
I'm good with that. You guys good with that?
The stars, I mean, like as far as the sentiment on here would be high. I think that's a good one.
Yeah, I think Joker, you're high on Joker.
And this one for sure, yeah, medium. But this is the FA of Robin as well.
I think I put medium because a lot of people didn't like the pose. Like he was doing like some weird, like you know what I mean?
Pose or something
but I think that's the only reason I put medium. But yeah, people like he was doing well when it was in the bull market, that's for sure. So we can change that. I don't mind.
Isn't it like 400 or something right now?
Yeah, it's
I
expensive.
mean, well, yeah, we're not doing prices, right? So,
Yeah.
but you kind of see like how what is it? Rare 1750.
Which one are you talking about? NFT Hero? Are you talking about Dick Sprang or Jim Lee?
Joker's probably a real FA.
Oh, Sean's saying Adventure Time should go up.
Is one of the most successful animated shows in history. You guys really undersold Adventure Time.
Hey,
Is it
I'm
really?
listening to the crowd here. I mean,
Is it really? I mean, this is why you kind of have to do it live, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't mind. I don't mind moving it.
If you really think it's going to be higher, then yeah, then put it in the chat.
Yeah.
Or else
I think
you're just gonna
I still don't think it's above a D tier though, man.
Adventure Time's bigger than Powerpuff, right?
Is it?
That's.
I just think, guys, there's so much stuff that's gonna come, and you're gonna be like, "This is better than that." That's what I feel. That's what I feel like.
Yeah,
That's
I
why
mean, you got.
you didn't put it to the bottom.
What's that?
It's like middle still, right? Like D's a middle tier.
You're gonna have about 1,500 or so.
Yeah.
But these are comics.
Yeah.
This is
it's just a
later.
copy and paste.
We're gonna have. Yeah, so we're gonna have over 1,000. I mean, think about that.
Yeah.
You tell me, man. I'm just gonna default to you.
Way bigger than Powerpuff. He says way bigger than Powerpuff.
Way bigger. So we're talking about we're gonna be Powerpuff D. We're gonna put a C5, C4. What are we doing? 4 or 5?
Maybe we put him at the bottom with C. I don't feel good about that.
What do we do?
4, 5, 5, 5, 5. Yeah. You feel better about that?
Kids love these shows, and Adventure Time has a cult following. Okay.
Yeah. I think stars stay the same, obviously, but
yeah.
Okay, let's keep it going. Let's do a couple more here. C tier.
So,
yeah, there we go. All right, you guys win.
C tier. Okay. All right. So Jim Lee Joker.
Yeah,
CFA Joker. I got it. Huh?
This might be the definition of a 5-star for that level, right?
Yeah. I mean, B2, 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say.
And then I think Fabok, you throw him a little bit. Like he's in the C tier already, so maybe you give him like 3. He's average. And maybe Dick Sprang, we give him 4. I don't know.
Maybe do 2 and then 3.
Okay.
Something
That's good.
Like that, because that with the Robin being a 4, I mean, I think that would kind of.
Yeah, but Robin's also B tier, right?
Yeah, Robin's a B tier. He's a C tier.
Yeah. ChatGPT says Adventure Time. There you go.
Did you ask Chat for real?
Do we have ChatGPT?
Did you really ask it?
That's what Crazy Quote's saying in the corner here.
If you really asked it, that'd be kind of crazy.
Yeah.
You can have it up here in the corner, have like a little ChatGPT extension.
Yeah, exactly.
How do you rank all this stuff? Oh my God, you really asked, huh? Wow.
Yeah, I checked. There you go. We fixed it. We fixed it. So Big Barda, this is a first one collectible set, right?
Is it yeah. DC Direct Bombshell. Which one is this? I don't remember this one.
I think it's the girl with the rollerblades.
Oh, I rarely ever see it, honestly.
Yeah.
I rarely ever see this. This is only 1,044. I bet you like a ton of these are botted and they're just stuck in these accounts and just.
So that might be really rare.
There's like so many locked forever that you don't see half this stuff in the store.
Yeah. I never heard of her until Vivi, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not really tight into that, but I mean, I like the fact that it's a one collectible set. It's DC. May C or D? What do you think here?
I never heard.
Let's D her up.
D. Let's give Big Barda a D.
I think we're in season 1. We can't. It's hard to give E's and F's in season 1. Like.
Yeah, I mean, true. Yeah, it's gonna get an E or higher.
Barda D tier. Kryptoni's with us.
So we're gonna do probably a lower one on here, though.
Yeah,
I'm assuming.
Or look at Powerpuff Girls.
Hold on. This is a one collectible set. Low sentiment.
That's true. That's true. If we're comparing D tier items, you only need one to complete the set to get the MCP.
I mean, let me ask you this: you think about how many of them are actually really available anymore?
That's true. It's more rare too.
A lot of them are botted, and trust me, it's.
Yeah. Okay.
Collectibles are so much lower than they're really.
So I like the D4. So I like it being higher than Powerpuff Girls for that reason. But I still like the Powerpuff Girl IP better than Big Barda. But I think for your reasoning, I think you're right there. So I'm good with that. Chad agrees. D.
Where are we thinking?
He deserves
C?
the D.
C. 50 euros says C.
Oh.
What?
I think the vote is not in your favor on this one.
So you're going to be putting Powerpuff Girls above Big Barda?
No,
I don't even know about Big
I don't
Barda.
know.
So.
I think the one set and the fact that you said like some of these might be locked up, you might be really, really scarce here. I think that gives it the edge. Yeah, see, but at the same time, sometimes that matters, Sean. Sometimes that matters. Like on that, that's part of the ranking, right? Part of the ranking is what's going to do well in the long term.
Yeah, I mean, so that comment about not changing the ranks later, we're probably gonna change the ranks.
Yeah,
later.
we're probably gonna. We've mentioned that. We're too lazy to change the top
yet.
Yeah,
probably right now. So, in this one, being the community sentiment is low. FA, that's a big deal, I guess. I'll kind of leave it at that right now, I guess.
Yeah.
Or is this like a 3, like a real 3, or? I mean, this is separate. Consider this separate from everything.
As we get more, we're going to be like, okay, what do we have in D tier? You're going to go check D tier. Like, we'll rank these by tier after this video. And then anything future, we'll be able to go up and look at those tiers and see what's in the tier, right?
I mean, if you can kind of break up, okay, season 1, we finished the whole season 1. Then we break down all the tier A, and then we rank those. We adjust from there, and then B, C, D, E, F.
Yeah.
And then we adjust from there. So I think that would be a good idea.
Yeah, we got he thinks Sean thinks that Big Barda is way worse IP. I agree with you. I think the IP of Powerpuff Girls is way bigger, but there's also way more additions, and you need 4 of them to complete a set. It's just
this is a single set. You know, and there's probably like say half as much. I don't even know, but they're actually really available. So I mean, you kind of have a lot
being on par, but. I don't know.
We can kind of take it. We can come back. We can circle back with it, but I think that would be kind of.
Let's get into the next one. Some more big FAs. I really like some of these ones.
Yeah, the Harley Quinn. This is the big one, right?
Yeah. So I think you're kind of mimicking Joker here, maybe a little bit less.
So where's Joker at? We're going to be at a B2.
Yeah, I would say they're in the same tier, maybe a little bit less stars. What do you think?
Wait, you got Dick's. Oh, you have Dick Spring Batman. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
okay, so we're gonna put probably a 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then the tier rank on this, the Joker would be
actually. I would probably put them both in the same tier and then lower her stars, or at least make her B3 maybe. One less than the same stars.
3? Yeah, it's Harley Quinn.
You think she's bigger than Joker? No. So I think that's what I mean. We could put them in the same tier and then just separate them by stars.
But she's gotten really, really popular lately.
Yeah. So, okay, put her B2 and then 1 less star. Now you're happy we have multiple tiers.
Yeah, all these levels and stuff you have in there. Harley's an A.
No way. No way. No. I can't hear you. You're muted. Yeah. Hold on here. Your mic might not be working. I can't hear you. Oh, we got the finger point. We're probably going to do like a couple more, guys, and then we'll call it. Maybe we'll go up to the next single, the Starfire. I think that might be a good cutoff point. I got to get it up before midnight just because of the streak. So there you go.
Yeah, I don't know how I was moving either, but hey, sorry about that.
I just think
Yeah.
even based off some sentiment, Sean, and we've seen like we're not ranking by price, but the price has always been Joker more than Harley. The community has spoken about that, right?
Joker more than I don't know off of Harley. I don't know Harley's price. I know Joker's about 140 or so right now.
Same number of editions.
Is it 7,500? Yep. Yeah. FA high. Yeah, that's pretty good. But this is look at this is season. Wait, this is season 3.
No, that's series 3. Series 3 of.
Sorry, series 3. That's why I was thinking series 6 or season 6.
Season 1 still.
Series, season, brands, IP. God, they got so much different. They need to group them all together. That was kind of crazy.
Taco, what are you doing, bro? Taco, man. We are superstars. You are a superstar. Appreciate it. Appreciate the super chat. Hopefully, you're having a good time here. Trying to put something together for the community. It's not the easiest. Harley high B, Harley B. Harley is AB, Crazy Crow. So people say, hey, hi. I think we're close there. I think we're close.
So this is the Joker.
Do we put them on both B1?
B25, B24.
We're almost gonna put Todd in B tier. We can't put this as B1.
I do.
Yeah.
Todd and B tier. Yeah, well, I mean, you're putting at A5. I mean, you're talking about, and mainly because these edition counts are really high early on. I'm kind of surprised too that they were high this early on. And they said there was only expecting 60,000 people or something within the first year, but these editions are like insane.
Yeah,
if that's the case. So, yeah, I mean, I'm kind of fine, I guess, with it, unless somebody in the chat kind of disagrees with it. Like, really, like high B, she's big IP, of course, yeah, but Harley's $80, Joker's 120.
We gotta give them the 1-star separation for now. Maybe we'll change it eventually.
I mean, we'll kind of come back. We'll circle back, I think, to that, but we're gonna re-rank these individually. So Dick Sprang, Batman. This is like the original Batman look. I mean, I think
you got to look at Fabok, what we just did there, and then same or less, just because he's later season, later series, less.
Yeah,
Fabok we just did, right?
C4. I mean,
you think he's the same? You think he's worse?
C5 or?
Yeah, I think you're close there. I think
5. Fabok is at a 2.
Maybe you can give him a higher rank than that. Yeah, like maybe 4 stars. No, Dick Sprang.
Oh yeah, based on the original. I mean, this is a Fabok at 5,500 as well. I don't know about a 4, to be honest.
Okay.
I don't want to.
I'm good. I'm good. The star ranks, it's like literally the tiebreakers. So we'll have to adjust that as we go.
Where are we at with the chat? What do you think? 3 stars, 4 stars?
They were high editions.
You got to be quick.
Thanks, Sean. Yeah, we're trying it out. I mean, it's going to take forever. We both
got over 1,000 of these.
We both got opinions. The good thing is Vivi loves doing comic books. So, I mean, collectibles a little bit further in between, right?
It's going to be collectibles only in comics. It's like you can kind of guess off the prices and stuff. But
yeah, that's why this is harder. It's like that's why no one's done it yet. At least to this extent. Community based and stuff, right?
So we get the Penguin.
To talk about it gives us a place to chat.
Well, okay. Fabok here, C4. God, this is really hard.
Yeah,
this is incredibly hard.
You're on to Connor Batman there by accident. Yeah, there you go. Brian Bolin. So Penguin's FA, right? Penguin's FA, maybe a low B.
Penguin's got to be a little higher. I would say kind of put him with the a little lower than the Robin. Just like a 3. The Robin's at a 2.
I like that.
But like then you're talking about no, maybe not.
I think so far we're kind of in the right order. It's just more of fine tuning the numbers.
I can't bring this up. I can't get the visual on this one, but it is the ultra rare 1750.
Yeah, like even a high C on a Penguin, and he's not as big of a villain, but I really like how that one looks with the umbrella.
Which one?
The Penguin.
The Penguin, yeah. You want to put what do we got with
I would give him a high stars if he's going to be in or like 3 or 4, yeah.
Penguin, I mean, come on, you got his Penguin.
Penguin B. There you go. Connor, I guess you got to look at the other Batmans that we just did as well, like Dick Sprang. Maybe Connor is C4 just because she's the set breaker.
Set breaker. What do you mean by set breaker?
Like she's the ultra rare, so like that's going to be the one that will sell out first if people are going for that set.
With the Fabok one.
I think so because it's ultra rare.
Yeah,
that's fair.
So look at this. We got 12 Batmans out of 100 in the first.
It's true. All right, let's do a couple more here, and then like I said, let's end at Starfire here. So next, again, we got Cartoon Adventure Time, which is an amazing big IP, way better than Powerpuff Girls.
so we now we know.
Yeah, it's also though the second series now, so I don't think it could trump the first series of our ranks.
So yeah, so we're gonna be. It would have to be a D then, right? Because these are like C4, C5. I mean, there's only one way to go is down. Yeah, exactly.
So we got to be high D, maybe high D.
High D.
The thing is, I think this was a China exclusive. This drop.
China? Oh yeah, there were some early ones that were like.
But now everybody has access. So like, does that matter? I'm not sure.
Not really. No, because the market's open. I mean, the edition size. I mean, they're all available and stuff. So.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're gonna look at the
pushback on Penguin, but
Penguin is one of my favorite. What?
No, we got Sean and who else was it? NFT Hero.
Penguin is a B. Harley's an A. Penguin is a B. That's true. He's right. He's right.
So then push Penguin down.
Well, I mean, Penguin's yeah. Where's Harley?
Yeah, and that's true. VV Arcade makes a good point. It's the only one. There's only one Penguin.
Oh, that's true.
Harley, there's so many Harleys, right?
Yeah.
And this one's the black and white one. It's like
there's ones in Harley they're not even selling out in the store right now.
Yeah.
They're not even.
I feel like if you're a Harley Quinn fan, you have options. That's a great point, Arcade. Thank you.
So you want to put the Penguin higher?
I think we got it right. I think you got it right.
Oh, you want to put a 3? Okay.
Yeah, I like how you have it.
All right. BMO. I don't know.
Again, don't know much about this. Right now, I'd be going off of rarity.
The chat say E. E?
E.
I mean, it might be an E. I mean, honestly. I mean, we're not going to go F. We're not going to go F in the season 1.
It's season 1. It's tough for me to go E. Like, maybe low D.
Low Ds. I think we might stick to the low Ds. The 5. The Powerpuff here is D1s and 2s.
It's got to be worse than the first season of Powerpuff.
4s and 5s. Which one's this is the popular one, but like we'll do the 4, 4, 5, 5, kind of like what we did before.
I like that. I don't know BMO if it's popular, but that's.
So this is Adventure Time as well. So what do we do here? Yeah, same kind of. I mean, I don't know.
I think that's good.
BMO.
It's a good template.
Yeah, edition size of the Penguin is lower to 3250.
Yeah.
That's a big. I mean, it's the only one in the app, and there's only 3250 of them.
I think we got it. I think that's right. You can't put them higher than Harley Quinn, but
I mean, if you have a Todd at an A3, I mean, how high can you put a Penguin?
Yeah, I think you're good. I think
A3 seems kind of be like a little metal in the middle, a little higher up, but it should be good. Yeah. All right, so this one here, we're going to be putting. You tell me, like, what do you think?
This is tough for me. I don't know. They're all low sentiment. Obviously, we have written there because you don't hear much about them. People aren't talking about these collectibles. I think 1s or 2s.
Somebody's asking me the other day about like these two. Like, hey, can you find me this one?
How many there are?
Can you find this wallet for this one? I want to make it. I want to find this edition and this and that. And I'm like,
all right. Let's do that. And then last one for today, we'll go to Starfire. Another one set. So we got to compare it to Big Barda, I would think, right? Is Starfire bigger IP than Big Barda? It's also not the first single set. I don't know if that matters.
No, it doesn't matter. I don't think it matters.
So I think you go Big Barda, you match it, and you put maybe one less star. It's the same thing.
D4, 3.
Yeah, almost exact same additions, right?
4,
2.
2.
Yeah.
2.
Guys, what did you think? I think it was fun. I enjoyed it. I think we got to do more of them. We're going to learn. We're going to get the hang of it. The Discord is going to be real helpful. Maybe that's the way that we can figure out how to kind of adjust it a little bit.
Discord, you got to go to Discord and kind of,
I'll have that up tomorrow. The channel will be up tomorrow on there. Yeah. So that's it, man. Appreciate you coming through and doing this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go see if my mouse traps caught anything. And have a good night, everybody. If you haven't already, please go subscribe to my buddy Home with Daily Burn. Let's push him to 1,000 subs. Also, the next edition of this will be on his channel, so make sure you're there. You're gonna have that bell notification. Laura M saying Starfire is better than Barda, so maybe we can tie him up for now. Oh, and it's true. It's got the light in the hair. See, this is why we need you guys. So maybe you tie him up or you make her better by a little bit. We'll give Laura M that that shout out.
Yeah, I'm going to be doing a couple of videos tonight, actually. So
there you go. So make sure you're subbed over there. And then if you haven't already, become a superstar. Smash the subscribe button. Hit the bell notification. You know whenever we go live with this. It's going to be coming out pretty often. I think it'll be a fun time. And you can become a VIP, $2.99 a month. And we're going to start putting this spreadsheet as it accumulates for access for those VIP members if you want to see it until we're close to finished at least. It's going to take a while, so you'll have priority. You can look at what we've been doing, and then you can go back and forth on the Discord, give us some ideas. Guys, thank you guys for coming to the live stream. Thank you, Taco Breaks, for the donation. You didn't have to do that, and we'll see you in the next one. I love you. Bye.